almost a day doesn't go by without my thinking about how the Jewish community is changing. And it's not what I grew up with. It's not what I envisioned when I became a rabbi, even though I thought I was changing the Jewish world. It's changing faster than I can change at this point. And I was very happy when a couple of years ago, one of the young couples in our congregation, he's Jewish, grew up Reconstructionist, and she grew up Catholic, said to me, "Why don't we have a group for interfaith couples?" And I said, "Sure, let's do that." And there were actually a whole number of couples. Three of them, the husband is Jewish, the wife isn't, and then we have a lesbian couple, or one's Jewish and one isn't. And they've been together now for over a year, and I've learned a lot from them. And they ask really interesting questions about how to be fully involved, how to raise Jewish children, when the person who isn't Jewish is very supportive, very involved, and still not interested in becoming Jewish. And that's been a very important mind shift for me. Because I've been involved in a number of conversions long after a couple's been married, after they've had children. I have a number of men who've converted to Judaism before their child's bar bat mitzvah. And it could still happen with these couples. But it's really opened my eyes to including these people as full individuals in our community with everything they have to offer. And we're going to have to change some of our practices in our congregation. When I came in 95 to our synagogue. In 98, we had a committee to talk about the involvement of non-Jews in our community, something the Reconstructionist movement had been working on. And we came up with this wonderful decision that we liked and seemed to work, that a non-Jewish parent would come up on the bima for their child's bar mitzvah, for their aliyah. I wouldn't call them by their Hebrew name. They wouldn't say the blessing, but they would stand there because I wanted the family to be together. And we also said leadership of the synagogue would be restricted to Jews. And I reread that document just a few weeks ago, and we don't allow non-Jews on our board. And now that seems silly to me when I see people who've been involved for years, who've had 3 kids go through bar bat mitzvah, and they've been active and involved, and we give them honors on high holidays, and they'd be great board members. So I think it's an important time for us to be rethinking the things that we thought were settled.